I guess we should get started with the topics. First off, now, I just did my growing up hip hop review. And Masika whines is on the Jasmine brand. Whining. Masika whines says she has called out the production of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta for misassociating her name with a co-star friend Bow Wow. The reality star stated her claims via Twitter after catching up with episodes of the WE TV show. Late Friday evening, she wrote, "Y'all just gonna make up shit and then edits after the scenes is done. Why the fuck y'all wanna make me look like I wanna be with this little nigga so fucking bad? Are you smoking crack? Who's responsible for this trash? I got a whole ass boyfriend, ain't never been interested in being anything but friends." Now, Masika, you're lying. One, you aspired to be like Bow Wow's baby mama, Joy Chavis. You want to have not just one, but two child support babies. And Bow Wow is the best you can do. So I refuse to believe that you weren't and aren't as thirsty for his somewhat wealthy penis as you appeared to be on that show. Let's talk about that. Lying like tiles, lying like linoleum, lying like carpet. She said, "I kept asking production, why do y'all keep asking me to bring up this man's name every 13 seconds? Now, excuse me, but you are a quote-unquote reality star veteran. You begged, borrowed, and pleaded to get away from Heifer Scott Young and that chicken gift card. So you, my dear, should know the game of reality. If you're bringing up someone's name once, twice, 3 times, a hussy. I know that, and I only review the shit." Quiet as it's kept. I mean, you may have a man, Masika, but I have a strong and confident feeling he's gonna leave you too. Next on the list, we have Ashanti's little sister, Shia Douglas, saying that Cardi B stole her Fashion Nova designs from her. Now, no. I'm sorry, I done seen your little designs. You putting out the same shit everybody else is. Rehash shit from Fashion Week. If you had done something special, honey, you would have been recognized by now, because your sister famous. Your sister ain't got famous wearing your shit. She got famous back in the day. And I'm going to need you to stop riding on her coattails. I'm over it. Exactly who? Her sister refers to herself as the president of the presidential dimes. Kanye West says he wants to build a fireproof community. Sounds like crazy talk to me. There's no such thing as a fireproof community unless you have no vegetation and all concrete. Don't nobody want that. I know I don't. Oh, wait, hold on. The computer fucking up a little bit. Okay, we should be back to normal. Oh, Azalea Banks, who was just screaming from the high heavens how happy she was to get out of her record deal, has now entered into another one. I want to know what moron thinks he can make money from Azalea Banks. That's what I want to know. She ain't selling no more. In wonderful news, Michelle Obama's book sold 700,000 copies its first day. Now, those are numbers. You see, Nicki Minaj, Michelle Obama, that is the queen of America. You never got to tell Michelle Obama to hit her underlip. Michelle Obama know how to keep a man, get not just one but 2 Ivy League degrees, be a first lady eternally, define a moment in America, and make an excellent pot roast. Oh my God, you've never had her pot roast, but I'm telling you, it's something for the gods. It is. I had a slice. I had a friend who went to the White House for dinner, and he snuck me some pot roast. Mm-hmm. Why was there a roach on Blac Chyna's cake at her daughter's birthday party? You mean to tell me you got a $3 million house and you still got roaches? Roaches? That's embarrassing. In a $3 million, I'm sorry. I thought it was too dry for roaches in California, quite frankly. I mean, honey, that roach was there like it was invited. You know what? I honestly think that roach was simply Tyga's emissary. Tyga sent his familiar in his place. You know how Pete is my familiar? Tyga sent a roach, which is his familiar, in his place. That's why the roach felt free to crawl all over that baby's cake. A roach. A roach. All over the baby's cake. I mean, sure, her immune system ain't ready for that shit. No, honey, that was a roach, not a water bug. I know the difference. What do you think about Tiffany Haddish being the first lady of Lowry's Seasoned Salt? Who snapped the roach pic? Probably Kim Zolciak. That's what I think. I think it was Kim Zolciak. They probably didn't let anybody know that the roach was on the cake until that shit had been cut and eaten. And that's the sad part. Lowry's don't need no help. That's a black staple. Tiffany Haddish is an embarrassment to black women. Ooh, strong opinions. Lowry's doesn't need a face. You know what's really funny? I didn't know Lowry's had a restaurant. until I went to Vegas. And I've never eaten there, but the next time I go back, and it'll probably be soon because now one of my really good friends has moved to Vegas. So I'm like, I'm going to come and visit you. And weed is legal there. So I've got like twice the reason to go. And I low-key really do miss my friend that moved there. He was like one of my best friends here. But next time I go, I'm going to visit that Lowry's restaurant. Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton, you just can't stay out of the headlines for piss poor behavior. Apparently, because she didn't get her Uber Eats or Seamless order, she refused to go on stage in her new stage play, The Redemption of a Dog, with Snoop Dogg. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't have my lunch, I'm nothing pleasant to deal with. That's why half the time I'm talking about food, because I'm like, what am I going to eat? Lowry's has been the face of high blood pressure for decades. It has. It has. Oh, honey, I'm not a diva. I would honestly say that if you met me in real life, you'd be like, nah, he's not a diva. He's just Alex. You missed the shimmy, Ebony, but it's okay. We're still here giving a little Saturday night shade. Cause she ain't shit. You know, I tell you that Tamar Braxton ain't shit, ain't never been shit, and ain't never gonna be shit. And I would give my frank approval of Evelyn as a mother, but I'm gonna keep that thought to myself. I mean, I really don't have to. She only raised one good child. Everybody else is emotionally stunted, and that's really sad. Sometimes you just got to tell it like it is. So, since it's Shady Saturday, which celebrities would you like me to read? I always love your suggestions. Beyonce, what is there to say about that thief? She's stolen children, she's stolen credit for having babies, she's stolen songs, she's stolen careers. I don't have anything to say about Beyonce because I don't want her to try to steal my sense of humor. Of course she couldn't. That's the one thing she can't do. Speak eloquently. Now, I may not be able to sing, but I can do that. I don't know what a Tekashi 6ix9ine is. Yandy, I've already talked about her and her fish eyes. I'm done. Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. You see, if you're going to roast Will Smith, you got to roast his closet partner, his butt buddy, Dwayne Martin. Now, I'll be honest. If Will Smith or Dwayne Martin winked at me twice, I wouldn't have any problem going over there. But I would never play second fiddle to a woman like Jada Smith. Or to anyone. But not nobody's Jada Smith. Not no heifer who gonna get on Facebook and tell all her business. That's the last heifer I'm playing second fiddle to. I can tell you that. Azealia Banks reads are only available on my Instagram at Alexander Rodgers. Alexander Rodgers. Rodgers. Floyd Mayweather, I don't want to talk about an angry bottom. You may as well ask me to roast Chris Brown. Floyd Mayweather is mad that 50 won't top him anymore because 50 gives you that Timberland's top experience every New Yorker fantasizes about. Quiet as is kept. Quiet as is kept. Evelyn's daughter, honey, it's not Shark Week. I am not here to give you a frank assessment of the hammerhead species. Andy Cohen, I don't do cocaine. I don't do cocaine. I'd be a lot thinner if I did cocaine. A lot thinner. I'm a chunky bitch because I don't do cocaine. I do lobster. I do shrimp. I do cocktail sauce, but I don't do cocaine. So I don't know why you're bringing up Andy Cohen when I don't do cocaine. Allegedly. Allegedly. I've already read Andy's insubordinate, disobedient, insolent eye. What more am I going to say about it? It has an erratic orbit. It seems to follow the path of one of Jupiter's moons and then switches to the other. What am I supposed to say about that errant eye? What? Oh, God. Y'all really bring the ain't shit out of me. Candy Burris. Woo, you know what, honey? I'm on a paid platform, so I'm going to leave that one alone. Sometimes the read comes and it's a little too real. I have to make sure that I can parcel my realness on a paid platform. I did a whole video about Married to Medicine tonight. I went live a couple minutes ago. No, I don't do After Dark. I don't have sex advice to give you. Half of y'all have vaginas, probably 90%. I can't tell you what to do with your vagina, nor do I want to. All I can tell you is Kegel and make it work. This ain't Jill Scott's, concert. Johnny Blake, ain't nothing to read. I can't read the illiterate. Ain't nothing on that page. So you drop down and get your Kegel on, girl. Drop down and get your Kegel on. That's my advice. That's as far as I go for After Dark. What's the demographic of my YouTube audience? People, human beings, a couple of androids. I got a lot of people from Jupiter watching. Carrie Hilson. Who said I was staying at the Hilton? I didn't say carry my bag to the Hilton. Oh, you said Carrie Hilson. Who is that? You see, Bethany is another read that I can't give you on a paid platform. But believe me, I have choice words, honey, choice words. Catch me on Periscope. Michelle Williams is retarded for putting her relationship on blast. I don't put my relationships in the street. If you care about your relationship, you don't put it in the street. Kelly got married, nobody knew. Beyonce got married, nobody knew. Michelle, you the only one, breaking from the group. Waka Flocka, if I could put him in a time machine back to like 18 before, ooh, Lord, you see, that's another paid platform read. That's a paid platform read. I'm going to give you that on a paid platform. Y'all got to start following me on Periscope to get the real reads, because this is paid platform. I can't be doing it like that. Mariah Lynn, I don't talk about people who have substance abuse issues. Thank you, Crystal. Oh my God, you gave me $10 to sing the Anus song? That's really kind of you. From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas, it don't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, 'cause baby, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah. Backpedal and pussy pop. Backpedal and pussy pop. Oh my God, thank you. From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas, it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah. And so, speaking of an anal pregnancy, let's talk about love and hip hop. Who do you think the father of Lyrica Baby really is? Do you think A1 really got her pregnant? Do you? Allegedly? Allegedly. Allegedly. Ooh, is it allegedly? Was it allegedly? Where is Chris? I suggest you ask him. The brother? Ah! That's Safari's baby. One of the security. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? I'll tell you something. That would be the real Kiki when the cast get involved. He is not the pappy. Honey, it's a silly show, Melissa Diamond. Honey, just because you do a DNA test and put shit out on TV don't mean it's real. No, me and Chris will never bump Bus. Chris is my friend. I like actually having a friend that's funny and tall. He understands things, like constantly hitting our heads. This is something that Heffa Scott Young is presenting to us. I don't trust Heffa Scott Young with a radish. I don't trust her with a turnip. I don't trust her with a breath of air. I don't trust her, and I don't trust anything she presents to me, because everything she presents to us is for profit and personal gain. She does no public service. She does no human kindness. Nor with a carrot. Nor with a carrot. Wait, what happened? Somebody had bad news? Oh my God, Stay Fly, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that breaks my heart. Stay Fly, you didn't bring the show down because that's life. Life is you go through things. Sometimes these things are painful. My job is to distract you from that. So, what do I think of the Real Housewives? I'm sorry, not the Real Housewives. What do I think of the Love and Hip Hop New York cast? Me and Chris went through it on the episode of Pop Roast y'all didn't watch. Like a CD that Raven Simone came out with and nobody bought. I felt real hurt and embarrassed, low key, to change the energy and the issue. Y'all could have watched my shit. But I think the cast is going to be an incredible disappointment, as it is every year. If there's anything Mona Scott can't get right, it's Love and Hip Hop New York. No, I don't watch Greenleaf because I'm not going to get on here and make fun of the Black church. Vamp! Nope. Halloween is over, Mary Dork. We're not going to talk about Vamp. They can't get rid of Remy Ma. They signed her ass for 8 seasons. They didn't know she was going to be that boring when she got out of prison. Oh, God, Yandy can go somewhere. Thank you, Shan. Orlando Brown. I'd much rather talk about Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom has beautiful nudes. Orlando Brown, that's just a sob story. That's why I'm glad I wasn't a child star, honey. Yandy Ben needed to go. Yandy and her fish eyes need to go back to Yonkers, go back to that unclean apartment, and she needs to go on and get the supers to paint, because you can't even clean that kind of filth. You gotta paint. No, honey, they talking about the Orlando that was on Raven Simone's show. Nina Parker is a terrible host. An absolutely terrible host. Oh, please, Mendici's not getting out of prison until that show's off the fucking air. Mendici's is going to get out of prison when I'm in my 40s. Nina Parker just doesn't fit anymore. She's matured out of the brand. That was my thing. Exactly. Like, she felt like she was above it all. And it's like, okay, if you're above it and you don't need this job, then you're not here. The thing is, Nina wants to be Simone, I can't remember her last name. She wants to be AM Joy. She wants to be a serious black pundit. But MSNBC ain't calling you, boo. Sorry. Just not gonna happen. So she doesn't want to be in the world of entertainment, media, and social gossip, but that's all she has. Exactly. Why are you here? But it is 11:48 and I actually have somewhere to be. So I'm going to get out of here, but I will see you soon. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate about tonight hot topics.